Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuning in 10 minutes of BPTV News, brought to you by Bình Phước Television Station and Newspaper. I'm Hưng Két with the latest news for today. Occupational safety and health has increasing attention. Thác-Mơ hydropower plants ensure water supply for downstream area. Singapore Regional Business Forum takes place in Hanoi. Ho Chi Minh City economy see rosy side. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 10 years, trade unions at all levels in Bình Phước province had actively implemented Directive number 29 on occupational safety and health during industrialization, modernization, and international integration. The work of occupational safety and health had become an important topic in the province, receiving greater attention and being carried out regularly.
Most local enterprises have developed regulations on occupational safety and health, as well as procedures for the operation, repair, and maintenance of machinery and equipment. Large-scale enterprises also apply international standards in occupational safety and health management, such as ISO 14000, SA8000, and OHSAS 18001. They also strictly comply with regulations on personal protective equipment at work, fire prevention, workers' health, and on creating a green, clean, beautiful working environment. It has been pleasing to see that awareness about occupational safety and health is improving day by day in trade unions at all levels and among employers and employees throughout the province. There are many initiatives that have been proposed and implemented effectively. Supervision of the implementation of the law on occupational safety and health has also been strengthened. These factors have contributed positively to the prevention of occupational accidents and occupational diseases, helping to ensure the health and safety of local workers.
Dong Xoai City in Bình Phước province is striving to achieve the criteria for Great the Second City by 2025. According to the evaluation by functional agency and the Dong Xoai City People Committee, it had achieved 51 out of the 63 criteria.
The city has completed the Dong Xoai Urban Development Project for the 2021-2025 period with a vision to 2030, and at the same time has formulated and submitted an urban development program for approval. Bình Phước is now focusing on investment resources on meeting the criteria for a Grade 2 city under the Prime Minister Decision number 241 dated February 21, 2021. The city's key programs and projects are being implemented in a synchronous manner to ensure the plans are fulfilled. Investment in the development of traffic infrastructure, social infrastructure, smart city construction, and digital government all closely follow plans. As a result, Dong Xoai is gradually making progress to meet the standards and criteria for a Grade 2 city. From now to 2025, it must satisfy all 12 criteria that remain unmet. That is a major task for leaders, sectors, and city residents over the next 2 years.
A shortage of water as hydropower reservoir has caused alarm all around Vietnam, including in Bình Phước province. The Thác-Mơ hydropower plants had actively sought ways to overcome and adapt to the problem. Its leaders have developed a new production plans under which it will produce electricity at a regional level while ensuring sufficient water supply for downstream area to maintain production and daily life.
Earlier this year, water levels on Thác-Mơ Lake were 215.76 meters, which is within safe limits. During the first half of June, the average water volume pouring into the lake was 42.2 cubic meters per second. On July 5th, the lake's water level was just 201.3 meters, or 3.3 meters above the dead level, with a total capacity of about 189 million cubic meters. Given the circumstances, the Thác-Mơ hydropower plant has developed a water supply plan for downstream areas to ensure an average of 50 cubic meters per second in the downstream flow. Since the beginning of this year, the plant has supplied more than 1.5 billion cubic meters of water to downstream areas. By the end of the second quarter, power output at the plant had reached 330 million kilowatt hours, or 39.1% of the plant electricity output in 2023.
And now, let's take a look at the top story around the country. The 7th Singapore Regional Business Forum took place in Hanoi on July the 7th as part of actively to mark the 50th anniversary of the bilateral relation and the 10th anniversary of their strategic partnership between both sides. Deputy Prime Minister Lee Min-kai attended the event.
This is the first time the forum has been held outside Singapore. Singaporean investors have been participating in most of Vietnam's economic sectors and fields and have always implemented their projects seriously. Meanwhile, Vietnamese businesses have invested in nearly 150 projects in Singapore with a total registered capital of nearly $700 million, mainly in professional activities, science and technology. According to the Deputy Prime Minister, these cooperation results are encouraging but have yet to meet both sides' potential. He expressed his hope that with high determination, joint efforts of the two countries and close friendship of the two peoples, economic cooperation will remain an important pillar in the bilateral relations and a driving force to lift the ties to a new height.
Over 72,000 Vietnamese workers were sent abroad during the first 6 months of the year, meeting nearly 66% of the target. The Ministry of Labour, Invalid and Social Affairs had reported.
Japan received the largest number of Vietnamese laborers in the period, with 34,500 people, followed by China's Taiwan, over 31,500. The Republic of Korea and China took the 3rd and 4th places, respectively. In June alone, more than 12,600 Vietnamese laborers went abroad, mostly to Japan and Taiwan. The same month, Vietnam and the Republic of Korea signed a Memorandum of Understanding, aimed to boost their labor cooperation under the Employment Permit System program. For Vietnamese guest workers, the Republic of Korea is a high-income and close-to-culture market, so it attracts many workers from the Southeast Asian nation. The average income of workers in the Republic of Korea ranges from $1,500 to $2,000 per month. The Employment Permit System program brings many high-income jobs to Vietnamese workers, as well as contributes to the Republic of Korea's development. For 2023, the country set a target to send 110,000 workers abroad.
Ho Chi Minh City economy shows significant improvement in the first half of this year, especially in retail services and tourism. More details are in the following report.
According to the Municipal Department of Planning and Investment, the city's gross regional domestic product, GRDP, in the reviewed period, grew some 3.55% year-on-year, with services making the lion's share of 89%. Total revenue from retail sales of consumer goods and services reached some $23.8 billion, a rise of over 7% from the same period last year. While that of tourism was $3.4 billion, up over 62%. Regarding new businesses, the city reported that some 22,500 enterprises were established in the first 2 quarters. According to the city's leaders, its economic growth is forecasted to hover around 7% in case of favorable conditions. However, they warned that the city's economy is expected to encounter a host of challenges in the second half, due to global economic uncertainties. It is necessary to speed up the planning work, promote public investment, improve the local investment environment, and launch stimulation programs, among others, they added.
And that's it for this edition of BPTV News. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.